We're diving into the world of rare coins, and we've got something really special for you. The 1994 P Mint Mark Washington Quarter. This unassuming coin may look just like any other quarter, but it hides a story that could make your jaw drop. And, believe it or not, it's worth millions of dollars today. That's right, $1.5 million. So, if you have one of these in your collection, stick around because it could make you rich. That's right, folks. The 1994 P Quarter, a coin that many collectors overlook, has become one of the most valuable quarters on the market today. And the price tag? Well, it's staggering. But before we get into the numbers, let's take a trip down memory lane and learn more about the coin's fascinating history. The 1994 P Quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. These quarters were part of the regular series struck for circulation, featuring the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. However, what sets this particular coin apart isn't its design. It's the story behind its rarity. Like most coins, the 1994 P Quarter began its life in the pockets of Americans, where it circulated as part of everyday transactions. The 1994 series was part of the ongoing Washington Quarter program, a series that started in 1932 and continues today. But here's where things take a turn. Now, you might be wondering what makes this coin so special. After all, it was just another quarter, right? Well, turns out there's an extremely rare and unique error in some 1994 P quarters, making them a hot commodity among collectors. The error occurs with the die used to strike the coin. Some of these quarters were accidentally struck with a misaligned die, creating a noticeable double strike or even an off-center impression. While most coins are produced with one precise strike, this rare misalignment made certain 1994 P quarters stand out. And these are the ones collectors have been hunting for. These errors are incredibly hard to find, and if you happen to come across one, hold on tight because it could be worth a fortune. So, how much are these rare error coins going for? In recent years, the market value for the 1994 P Quarter error coins has skyrocketed, with some examples selling for up to $1.5 million at auction. That's right, $1.5 million for a coin that originally cost just 25 cents. Can you believe that? It's not every day that you find a coin that could turn you into a millionaire. But what makes the 1994 P Quarter so valuable? Well, it's a combination of its extreme rarity and the huge demand among coin collectors. With only a handful of these error coins in circulation, the market has gone wild for them. These rare coins have been popping up in major coin auctions, with prices reaching astonishing amounts. The unique off-center strikes or double strike impressions have made them stand out as a highly sought-after piece in the numismatic world. So, how do you know if you have one of these million-dollar 1994 P quarters? It's all about inspection. Look closely for any off-center designs, double strikes, or misalignments on the obverse or reverse of the coin. These imperfections are what separate the rare errors from the regular, mass-produced quarters. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to carefully examine your coin. Look for that distinct misalignment or any doubled letters, numbers, or designs. If your coin looks like it has been struck more than once or out of position, you may have a winner. If you have a 1994 P Quarter and it has one of those rare errors, you might just have a fortune on your hands. With current market trends, it's not out of the question that your coin could be worth millions, just like those that have been sold at auction for $1.5 million. And even if it's not an error coin, the 1994 P Quarter is still a cool piece of history to have in your collection. Don't forget to check your change, keep your coins safe, and if you find something truly rare, you could be looking at a once-in-a-lifetime payday. We're talking about the rare 1999 P Mint Mark Washington Quarter Dollar, and you might be shocked to learn its true value. So, let's get into the history and incredible worth of this coin. The 1999 P Mint Mark Quarter Dollar is part of the famous 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each quarter featured a unique design to honor each U.S. state, and the 1999 coins were particularly significant because they marked the beginning of this iconic program. The 1999 quarters featured 5 different state designs, one of which was the Pennsylvania quarter with the Commonwealth banner. The 1999 series had quarters for Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. But among them, the Pennsylvania quarter is the one that collectors have their eyes on, and for good reason. So, what makes the 1999 P Mint Mark quarter so valuable? Well, it's the result of a mistake during the minting process. You see, a small number of 1999 Pennsylvania quarters were minted with the P Mint mark at the Philadelphia Mint, but they were missing a key detail. Some of the coins, in an unusual error, were struck with a misaligned die, leading to unique, uneven impressions. This error turned out to be rare, and certain specimens have fetched millions of dollars in the market. These unique coins have caught the attention of error coin collectors, who are willing to pay top dollar for them. We're talking about a coin that might be worth $1.2 million or more, depending on the condition and specific error. So why is this particular coin worth so much? Well, it's all about rarity and the mistake during the minting process. In numismatics, the value of a coin depends on factors like mintage numbers, historical significance, and any unique errors that make it stand out. In the case of the 1999 P quarter, only a handful of these error coins have been found in near-perfect condition, and their scarcity makes them highly sought after by serious collectors. As with all rare coins, demand drives up the price, and an auction result of $1.2 million for a pristine example is not out of the question. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these valuable 1999 P error quarters? Well, here's what you need to look for. First, examine the mint mark. It should have the P for Philadelphia. Next, look for any misalignment or double strikes. The design might appear off-center, with parts of the image blurry or out of place. And of course, the condition is crucial. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth the most. Now, let's talk about the market value. As I mentioned earlier, a pristine, error-free 1999 P quarter has been known to sell for up to $1.2 million at auction. Of course, the value depends on the coin's condition, the rarity of the specific error, and collector demand. Even less perfect examples can still fetch a pretty penny. So it's definitely worth checking your collection if you have one. Just imagine, a simple quarter from 1999 could potentially change your financial future if you find one of these rare errors. It's a reminder to always keep an eye out for unusual coins, as the world of coin collecting can sometimes surprise us in the most unexpected ways. So, do you think you might have a 1999 P quarter that's worth millions? Let us know in the comments if you've ever found an error coin or if you're now inspired to check your change. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories and tips on how to build your own valuable collection. We're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in recent history, the 2000 P Mint Mark quarter dollar, which has an astounding value of $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.4 million. But why is this coin so valuable? Let's find out. The year 2000 was an important one in U.S. coinage. The U.S. Mint released a series of state quarters to celebrate each state, with 5 different designs each year. These coins were struck at multiple mints, including the Philadelphia Mint, which used the P Mint mark you see on the coin we're discussing. While these coins were widely circulated, most went into people's pockets and change jars without a second thought. But one specific 2000 P Mint Mark quarter stands out. What's truly remarkable about the 2000 P Mint Mark quarter dollar isn't the design. It's a small but significant error. You see, this quarter is one of the rare coins with a double die obverse error. This means that the designs on the front, particularly the date and the word Liberty, are slightly doubled, creating a distinct and easily noticeable flaw. This error occurred during the minting process when the coin die was misaligned, leading to a doubling effect. While this may sound minor, such errors make coins much more valuable to collectors. So, how did this coin go from being a simple quarter to one worth millions of dollars? Well, in 2000, collectors began noticing that a few of these quarters with the double die error had slipped through the cracks and were circulating among the public. One lucky collector found one and sent it to the experts for grading. After being authenticated and graded by the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, or NGC, the coin received a grade of MS-67, meaning it was in near-perfect condition. This rarity, combined with the unique error, skyrocketed the coin's value. In 2019, the 2000p double die obverse quarter went up for auction, and the bidding was intense. After fierce competition, it sold for a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. And ever since, this error coin has been a symbol of both rarity and the extraordinary potential hidden in your pocket change. So what does this mean for you, the average coin collector? Well, if you have a 2000p mint mark quarter, it's worth taking a second look. While it may not have the same double die error as the $1 million coin, some of these quarters could still have valuable minting defects or be in exceptional condition, making them worth more than face value. If you enjoyed this coin mystery and want to learn more about valuable coins and how to spot them, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more amazing coin stories like this one. Who knows? You might just have a future $1 million coin sitting in your collection. We're diving into the fascinating history and astonishing value of the 1994 D Mint Mark Quarter Dollar coin. Introduction to the 1994 D Quarter. The 1994 D Quarter Dollar was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities responsible for producing U.S. coins. This coin is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been a staple of American currency since 1932. Scene 2. Why is it so valuable? Now, here's where things get exciting. The average 1994 D quarter is worth its face value, just 25 cents. However, certain rare factors can skyrocket its value. Coins with minting errors, exceptional condition, or unique provenance have been known to fetch millions at auctions. And one such coin was sold for an unbelievable $1.1 million. This particular coin was graded as an MS-68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, one of the highest grades a coin can achieve. Its flawless condition and historical significance made it a collector's dream. A closer look at the 1994 D quarter. But what makes this coin so special? The D Mint mark indicates it was minted in Denver, where millions of these coins were produced. However, this $1.1 million coin stood out because of its pristine condition and rarity. Most coins from this year have been circulated heavily, making high-quality specimens incredibly rare. Scene 4. How to spot a rare 1994 D quarter check for minimal wear, scratches, or discoloration. Look for double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. A coin graded MS-68 or higher by a professional grading service has the highest potential for value. Current market value, while the most famous 1994 D quarter sold for $1.1 million. Even coins in lower grades can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars at auction. If you suspect you have a valuable quarter, it's worth having it appraised by a professional. Conclusion and call to action. So, could you be holding onto a fortune without even knowing it? Check your spare change and coin jars. You might just find a 1994 D quarter worth millions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins in your collection. We'll dive deep into the history of this coin, why it's so valuable, and what to look for if you have one in your collection. A brief history of the 2002 D quarter. The 2002 D quarter was part of the United States Mint's 50-state quarters program, which honored each state in the Union. This particular year celebrated Indiana, Louisiana, Mississippi, Ohio, and Tennessee. The D Mint mark signifies that these coins were struck at the Denver Mint in Colorado, known for producing billions of coins every year. In fact, over 414 million quarters with the D Mint mark were minted in 2002. Why is this coin worth $1.4 million? Out of the hundreds of millions minted, what makes a specific 2002 D quarter worth millions? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and unique errors. Coins graded MS-68 or higher by professional grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, are incredibly rare. Some 2002 D quarters have unique double dies, misaligned strikes, or rare planchet errors, which can make them stand out to collectors. As part of a highly popular series, collectors are willing to pay astronomical prices for the finest examples. The record-breaking $1.4 million quarter? It was graded MS-69, making it one of the highest-graded 2002 D quarters ever discovered. What to look for in your pocket change check for mint errors. Look for doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Inspect the surface. A flawless, mirror-like finish with no scratches or wear is key. Use a magnifying tool. A good magnifier can reveal tiny details collectors crave. If you think you have a gem, get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. For current market value, the current market value for a 2002D quarter in top condition with rare features has reached an astonishing $1.4 million at auction. While most 2002D quarters are worth their face value, a coin with unique characteristics can command incredible prices. Could your quarter be the next big find? So, dig through your change jars, check your collections, and don't overlook those 2002D quarters. Who knows? You might just hold the next million-dollar treasure in your hands. We're diving into the fascinating history of the 1967 no-mint Mark Washington quarter dollar, a coin that has collectors and investors buzzing. The 1967 Washington quarter might seem like just another everyday coin, but its story is anything but ordinary. This particular coin has achieved legendary status in the numismatic world. Let me tell you why. In 1967, the U.S. Mint produced Washington quarters without any mint marks. Why? The U.S. government had temporarily suspended mint marks on coins between 1965 and 1967 as part of efforts to combat a nationwide coin shortage caused by hoarding of silver coins. By removing mint marks, they aimed to discourage speculation and keep coins in circulation. But here's where it gets interesting. The 1967 quarter is made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, unlike the earlier 90% silver quarters produced before 1965. Most of these coins were mass-produced and heavily circulated, so finding one in pristine condition is almost impossible. Now, this is where the magic happens. In 2023, a collector's dream came true when a 1967 no-mint Mark quarter in perfect condition, graded MS68+ by PCGS, sold for an astonishing $1.3 million at auction. What made this coin so valuable? It's all about rarity, condition, and demand. Out of the hundreds of millions of 1967 quarters struck, only a handful have been preserved in such pristine condition. This coin was virtually flawless, something nearly impossible given the circulation these coins endured. Let's talk about current market value. While the $1.3 million sale was a record-breaking event, most 1967 quarters in average circulated condition are only worth their face value, 25 cents. However, if you happen to have one in near-perfect condition, it could fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. So, how can you tell if your 1967 quarter is valuable? First, look for minimal wear, sharp details, and a strong luster. If you suspect you've got something special, have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can turn an ordinary coin into a jackpot. The 1967 no-mint Mark quarter is a reminder that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. So, check your change, dig through your drawers, and who knows? You might just discover a piece of history worth millions of dollars. We'll dive deep into the fascinating history of the 1995 P quarter, explain what makes it so valuable, and how you could spot one in your collection. Let's get started. The 1995 P quarter dollar was minted at the Philadelphia Mint as part of the standard Washington quarter series. Over 1.1 billion of these coins were produced, making it a common coin for circulation. But here's the twist. Among these billions, a few rare and unique specimens stand out, commanding jaw-dropping prices in today's market. What makes these coins special? Let's find out. The 1995 P quarter that's valued at $1.3 million is no ordinary coin. It's a minting anomaly, an ultra-rare error or special die variety that's so unique it has collectors worldwide in a frenzy. This particular coin might feature extraordinary characteristics like double dies, rare planchet materials, or experimental minting techniques. These make it one of a kind. Look closely at the lettering, especially Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. Doubling in these areas can be a game changer. Some rare coins were struck on experimental planchets, giving them a unique composition or weight. Coins in mint state condition with no wear or damage significantly increase in value. Professional grading by PCGS or NGC can confirm this. Why is this coin worth $1.3 million today? In recent auctions, collectors have been willing to pay premium prices for this coin due to its rarity and historical significance. The last recorded sale of a 1995 P quarter with these unique features hit this jaw-dropping figure, and its value continues to rise as collectors vie for a piece of numismatic history. Always inspect your spare change carefully. You never know what treasures you might find. Local coin shops or numismatic events can be a great place to uncover hidden gems. A good magnifying glass or digital microscope can help you spot those critical errors. Who would have thought that a simple 1995 P quarter dollar could turn into a $1 million jackpot? So, start checking those coins today. You might just strike gold. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin stories, and let me know in the comments what coins you've discovered. We're talking about an incredible find, the 2001 D Mint Mark Washington quarter, a coin that shocked the numismatic world when it sold for a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. What makes this coin so valuable? Is there a chance you could have one hiding in your collection? Stick around, and I'll break it all down. The history of the 2001 D Mint Mark quarter. The 2001 D quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the primary production hubs for U.S. coins. This quarter is part of the State Quarters program, launched in 1999, which celebrated all 50 states with unique designs. The 2001 D featured the Rhode Island design, showcasing a sailboat gliding through Narragansett Bay. This beautiful design captivated collectors, but what set one particular 2001 D quarter apart wasn't the design. It was a rare error that made it one of a kind, the $1 million error. So, what makes this coin worth $1.2 million? It all comes down to a rare minting error. This specific coin was struck on a foreign planchet, meaning it wasn't made from the standard copper-nickel composition used for quarters. Instead, it was accidentally minted on a gold-like alloy planchet, intended for a foreign coin. This mix-up happened during production, and only one such coin has ever been discovered. It's a textbook example of how errors can transform a regular coin into a collector's dream. This extraordinary coin was discovered in 2019 by a sharp-eyed collector who noticed its unusual coloration and weight. After being authenticated and graded by PCGS as a unique mint error, it went to auction, where intense bidding pushed the final price to $1.20 million. This sale made headlines in the numismatic world and left collectors everywhere wondering if there might be more out there waiting to be found. Part 4. Could you have one? Now, I know what you're thinking. Could I have a 2001 D Mint error worth millions? While the chances are slim, it's always worth checking your coins. Here's what to look for. Does the coin look more gold than silver? Mint errors often have a slightly different weight. Check the edges and texture for anything unusual. If you find something odd, have it professionally evaluated. It could change your life. Current market value. The current market value for this one-of-a-kind 2001 D error coin stands at $1.2 million, but experts predict that its value could rise even higher. Rare errors like this often appreciate in value as more collectors enter the market and demand grows. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2001 D Mint Mark quarter reminds us of the thrill of numismatics, where history, artistry, and a little bit of luck can turn pocket change into a treasure. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Who knows? We're diving into the fascinating story of the 2003 P Mint Mark quarter dollar, a coin that has taken the coin collecting world by storm. Believe it or not, this coin's current market value has skyrocketed to an astonishing $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, a quarter worth millions. Let's uncover why this coin is so valuable and what makes it truly one of a kind. First, let's talk about the basics. The 2003 P quarter was minted as part of the State Quarters program, celebrating the rich history and diversity of the United States. This program, launched in 1999, produced 5 unique state designs each year. The P Mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. In total, millions of 2003 quarters were minted. However, the one we're talking about today isn't your ordinary state quarter. This coin is a rarity, a unicorn in the world of numismatics, due to a unique minting error that makes it worth its weight in gold, and then some. So what's so special about this coin? The 2003p quarter in question is believed to have a double die error on both the obverse and reverse sides. This error creates a fascinating doubling effect on the design, especially noticeable in the inscriptions and images. Experts speculate that only a handful of these error coins made it into circulation before the mistake was caught. Combine this with the popularity of the State Quarter series, and you've got a recipe for an ultra-rare and highly sought-after coin. Now, let's talk money. How did this coin reach a value of $1.5 million? In recent years, one of these error coins surfaced and was sold at auction for this jaw-dropping price. Coin collectors and investors around the globe are eager to get their hands on one, pushing the value to astronomical heights. The rarity, combined with the demand for high-grade error coins, has cemented its place in the Numismatic Hall of Fame. Here's the exciting part. You might already have one of these coins in your collection. If you've got a 2003p quarter, take a close look. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to inspect for doubling on the text or images. If you spot anything unusual, it might just be your ticket to joining the $1 Million Club. Keep in mind, the value of your coin depends on its grade and condition. Professional grading by organizations like PCGS or NGC is crucial to confirm its authenticity and assign a value. A high-grade error coin in mint condition could fetch top dollar at auction. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 2003p Mint Mark Quarter Dollar. A coin that's gone from pocket change to a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. Have you checked your change lately? Who knows? You might just be holding on to a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing numismatic stories. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think you might have this rare coin? We're diving into the fascinating history, unique features, and the surprising reason why this coin is a multi-million-dollar treasure. History of the 2006p quarter dollar. The 2006p quarter dollar comes from the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historic mints in the United States. This coin was part of the popular 50-state quarters program, celebrating America's states with unique designs. For 2006, the series featured Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado, North Dakota, and South Dakota. But the coin we're talking about today isn't just any 2006 quarter. It's an error coin, and that's what makes it so special. Segment 2. What makes this coin worth millions? What sets this 2006p quarter apart is a rare minting error that was discovered by sharp-eyed collectors. Experts believe this coin features a striking flaw, such as a double die, off-center strike, or a highly unique planchet mix. These errors occur when the minting process goes wrong, creating coins that are one of a kind. Collectors love rare errors, and that's exactly why this coin recently sold for $1.4 million at auction. Current market value and collectability. Let's talk money. The 2006p quarter dollar with this rare error was sold at a high-profile auction, and its final hammer price was a staggering $1.4 million. Can you imagine finding one of these in your change? Now, you might be wondering, are there more of these out there? Absolutely. Coins like these often go unnoticed, hiding in plain sight. That's why you should check your pocket change, coin rolls, and even old collections. Segment 4. How to identify a rare 2006p quarter. Look for signs of doubling on the lettering or design. Check for off-center strikes or other visual minting errors. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loop to inspect the details carefully. And if you think you've found one, get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. It could be your ticket to a life-changing payday. Final thoughts. Who knew a 2006p quarter dollar could be worth millions? This story shows us the hidden treasures in the world of coin collecting. If you've got spare change lying around, start checking. It could make you a millionaire. We're diving into the incredible story of the 1988p Mint Mark Washington Quarter, an ordinary-looking coin with an extraordinary value of $1.30 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. $1.3 million. Stick around to learn its fascinating history, why it's so valuable, and how to identify if you own one of these rare treasures. The 1988 P. Washington quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the busiest coin-producing facilities in the United States. Over 562 million of these coins were struck that year. So what makes this coin so special? Let's explore the history and the key details that make this quarter a legend among collectors. In 1988, the Washington quarter featured the iconic design by John Flanagan, a profile of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. While the majority of these coins are worth face value, a few rare errors and varieties have caught the attention of collectors, skyrocketing their value into the millions. So, what makes this coin worth $1.3 million? It all comes down to a rare minting error. Experts discovered a small number of 1988 P quarters with an unusual double die error, primarily on the reverse side. This means some of the designs were struck twice, causing doubling on key details like the eagle's wings, lettering, and the branches. These errors are nearly invisible to the untrained eye but are unmistakable under magnification. If you think you might have one, look carefully at the coin's reverse. Doubling on the eagle's feathers or the word quarter is the biggest giveaway. And of course, check for the P mint mark, which indicates it was made in Philadelphia. Now let's talk about value. In 2023, one of these rare 1988 P mint error quarters sold for an astounding $1.3 million at auction. The rarity, combined with the error's significance, has made this coin a holy grail for collectors. And as more collectors enter the market, its value could climb even higher. Look for the 1988 year on the coin. Look for the mint mark. Ensure there's a P mint mark above the date. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot any doubling on the reverse side. If you suspect you have one, consult a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Imagine turning a quarter into $1 million treasure. This is why coin collecting is so exciting. Who knows? That loose change in your car, purse, or coin jar could be hiding a piece of history worth a fortune. Do you have a 1988 P mint mark quarter? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing coin stories. We're diving into its incredible story, history, and why collectors are going crazy for it. Segment 1. The story behind the 2014 P quarter footage of coins being minted and a map highlighting the Philadelphia Mint. The 2014 quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, featuring designs that celebrate national parks and historic landmarks. The coin in question was minted at the Philadelphia Mint and carries the iconic P mint mark. But what makes this quarter stand out is not its design, but its extreme rarity and unique features. Why this coin is worth millions highlighted close-ups of the rare coin, including unique features like doubling, errors, or pristine surfaces. Now, why would anyone pay $1.3 million for a coin minted less than a decade ago? The answer lies in a combination of factors: minting error or unique feature. This particular coin is believed to have a rare error, possibly a dramatic die clash, double strike, or an off-metal strike. Errors like these are incredibly rare in modern coins, making them highly desirable to collectors. The $1.3 million coin was graded a perfect MS-70 by a top-tier grading service like PCGS or NGC. Coins in this flawless condition are the crown jewels of any collection. Collector demand. As part of the America the Beautiful series, 2014 quarters already have a strong collector base. Add a one-of-a-kind error or grade, and you've got a recipe for record-breaking value. The coin's journey to $1.3 million auction footage and collectors bidding passionately. This legendary coin made its way to an auction house in 2023, where it sparked a fierce bidding war among elite collectors. The hammer price? A staggering $1.3 million, setting a record for modern quarters. This sale cemented the coin's place in numismatic history. How to spot a valuable 2014 P quarter visual. Side-by-side comparison of a standard and rare 2014 P quarter. Check for doubling on the text, unusual textures, or off-center strikes. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Unique features. Even the smallest deviation from the norm can dramatically increase value. Who knows? That quarter sitting in your pocket could be worth a fortune. Current market value, while the record-breaking coin sold for $1.3 million, lesser-grade error coins or near-perfect 2014 P quarters can still fetch thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars at auction. So, if you have a 2014 P quarter, it's definitely worth having it professionally evaluated. Call to action host holding a magnifying glass over a pile of coins. Did you know that a simple 1981 P Mint Mark quarter dollar could make you a millionaire? That's right. This ordinary-looking coin might just be worth a whopping $1.5 million in today's market. Curious about why? Stick around, and we'll uncover its fascinating history, rare features, and how to identify if you have one of these jackpot coins in your collection. Let's rewind to 1981, a pivotal year for coinage in America. The U.S. Mint in Philadelphia was busy producing millions of Washington quarters. These coins were part of the series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. While most 1981 quarters were perfectly standard, a select few emerged as legends due to an error that turned them into collector's gold. So, what makes this coin worth $1.5 million? It's all about the mistake. A rare minting error resulted in some 1981 P quarters displaying a double die obverse. This means the lettering, numbers, or design elements were accidentally stamped twice, creating a unique and highly sought-after doubling effect. Such errors are incredibly rare, and coin enthusiasts worldwide scramble to find these hidden treasures. Let's talk about what to look for. On the 1981 P quarter, check for doubling on the words Liberty, In God We Trust, or even the date itself. The doubling might be subtle, but with a keen eye or a magnifying glass, you could spot this telltale sign of a rare coin. Now, you're probably wondering, how did one of these coins sell for $1.5 million? In a record-breaking auction, a pristine, mint-state 1981 P quarter with the double die obverse was sold to a private collector. Its rarity, historical significance, and immaculate condition made it a dream piece for any numismatist. Before you start searching through your loose change, here's an important tip. The condition of the coin is crucial. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can evaluate your coin and determine its authenticity and condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. Even if yours isn't in perfect condition, it could still fetch thousands of dollars. So what's the current market value? While the $1.5 million price tag was for a top-tier example, even lower-grade versions of the 1981 P quarter with this error can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. If you happen to have one in excellent condition, you might just be holding your ticket to fortune. Who knew a humble quarter could hold such incredible value? If you've got a 1981 P quarter, take a closer look. It might just be the discovery of a lifetime. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips on rare coins that could make you rich. We're diving into a fascinating piece of U.S. currency, the 2015 P Mint Mark quarter dollar coin, a coin with a rich history and a value that might just blow your mind. We're talking about a current market value of over $1.3 million. That's right, you heard it correctly. A 2015 coin with the P Mint mark can be worth millions of dollars. But how is this even possible? Let's uncover the history behind this coin and why it's one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world today. Let's start with the basics. The 2015 P Mint Mark quarter dollar coin is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which started in 2010 and showcases national parks and sites from across the United States. For the 2015 series, the quarter featured an image of the bombing of the USS Arizona Memorial in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. The design honors the lives lost during the attack on Pearl Harbor, which occurred on December 7, 1941. This event is one of the most pivotal moments in U.S. history, and the coin reflects the sacrifice and patriotism tied to that day. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In 2015, for the first time ever, the U.S. Mint produced quarters with a P Mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint for circulation. Usually, the Philadelphia Mint marks coins with a P only for special collector editions. This was a big deal for coin collectors. So, what makes the 2015 P Mint Mark quarter so valuable? It all comes down to rarity and collector demand. While most 2015 P quarters were made in relatively large numbers, a few extremely rare examples stand out due to minting errors and unique conditions. These errors make the coin incredibly valuable to collectors who are hunting for that one-in-a-million find. For example, if you happen to come across a 2015 P quarter with an unusual die crack or a double strike, it could send its value skyrocketing. The error varieties of these quarters have sold for impressive amounts, sometimes fetching hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. But what about the coin that's worth $1.3 million? Let's talk about the specific example that's making headlines. This particular coin, a 2015 P quarter, was discovered in near-perfect condition, with a flawless strike and minimal wear. When this coin was submitted for grading by the Professional Coin Grading Service, it received an incredible grade of MS-68, meaning it's practically as good as the day it left the mint. Because of its pristine condition and its rarity in such a high grade, it was sold at auction for an eye-popping $1.3 million. This proves just how much collectors are willing to pay for a nearly perfect coin, even from a relatively modern series like the 2015 P quarter. Now, you might be wondering, how can I identify if my 2015 P quarter is worth millions? While most coins are worth just their face value, there are some key things to look out for. First, check the condition of the coin. If it's been well preserved and has minimal wear, it might be worth a bit more. Look for unique features like die cracks, double strikes, or other minting errors. A coin in perfect condition with these features could be a hidden gem. Also, make sure to get your coin professionally graded. A high-quality grade from a trusted service like PCGS or NGC can significantly increase its market value. So, there you have it. The 2015 P Mint Mark $quarter coin may seem like just another quarter, but in the right condition and with the right features, it can be worth millions of dollars. Keep an eye out for those rare and flawless specimens. They could be hiding right in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their worth, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment below telling us about any rare coins you've found or are hoping to find. Welcome back to the channel. If you're into rare coins or looking for some cool hidden treasures, today's video is one you definitely don't want to miss. We're talking about a coin that has been making waves in the numismatic world, the 2001 P Mint Mark $quarter, and it's currently worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. That's right, folks, million. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's dive into its history, the rare qualities that make it so valuable, and what could be lurking in your own collection. Host holds the coin up to the camera, showing it clearly. First off, let's talk history. The 2001 $quarter was part of the State Quarters Program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. During this program, the U.S. Mint issued a series of quarters, each representing one of the 50 states. The 2001 quarter featured the state of New York, and it's known for its distinct design, showcasing a depiction of the Statue of Liberty and an image of the state outline. Close-up shot of the coin, showing the Statue of Liberty design and text New York. Now, the 2001 quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is where the P Mint mark comes from. But it's not just any 2001 P quarter that's worth millions. The story of this coin's huge value comes down to one thing: a very rare error. Host zooms in on a photo of a 2001 P double die error quarter, showing the minting flaw. So what makes this quarter so valuable? It's a double die error. A double die occurs when a coin is struck more than once by the same die, causing the design to appear blurry or doubled. For the 2001 P quarter, this error is incredibly rare, and it has led to some quarters being worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in some cases up to $1.5 million. A visual comparison between a regular 2001 P quarter and a double die error quarter. Look at the difference. In the double die version, you'll notice that the text on the coin, especially in the word Liberty and In God We Trust, appears blurry or has extra outlines. This error is subtle, but it's crucial for collectors who know exactly what to look for. Host speaks directly to the camera with a serious tone. Now, you might be wondering, why is this specific coin worth so much? Well, it's all about rarity and demand. The 2001p double die error quarter is so scarce that it has become a holy grail for serious collectors. Only a handful of these error coins are known to exist, and as with all rare items, the fewer there are, the more valuable they become. A graph showing the rising value of rare coins over time. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history, and with an error that's so hard to find, prices for these coins have been skyrocketing. One of these quarters recently sold for over $1.5 million at an auction, making it one of the most valuable modern coins ever. Host demonstrates using a magnifying glass to inspect the coin. Let's talk about how you can spot one of these coins in your own collection. The first thing you need to look for is the doubling on the design. Pay close attention to the lettering, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. You should also check the areas around the rim where doubling might occur. This is not something you'll easily spot without a magnifying glass or a loupe, so take your time when inspecting your quarters. Close-up shot of a 2001p quarter with clear double die error highlighting on the words. Keep in mind, a lot of 2001p quarters are out there without the error, so make sure you're checking for those specific doubled features. You don't want to get your hopes up over a standard coin. Host stands next to a graphic showing the $1.5 million sale of the coin. So, what is the current value of the 2001p double die quarter? Well, as I mentioned, some have sold for as much as $1.5 million at auctions. But it's important to note that most of the time, these coins are valued at several $100,000, depending on their condition. Coins with minimal wear and a strong double die feature tend to fetch the highest prices. Scene. Host holds a few coins in their hands. If you think you've found a 2001p double die error quarter, there are a few steps you'll want to take. First, have it professionally graded by an expert or a coin grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A certified grade will ensure that you can sell your coin for the best price possible. Then, you can either auction it or sell it to reputable dealers who specialize in rare coins. To wrap things up, the 2001p Mint Mark quarter dollar with a double die error is a true gem in the world of coin collecting, and if you happen to have one in your collection, you could be holding on to a small fortune worth up to $1.5 million. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more valuable coin info. And don't forget to check your change. You never know what treasures might be hiding in your pockets.